Hey guys, Daniel James here, and today is the 9th of August. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos I've been putting up. Like I said before I did my last couple, they were a bit different than what I usually do, but you know, I did the best I could with them. So there was the dubsteppy, dancey one, and then there was Cyclop, which was more like a tutorial on how to use the synth and stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed and found those useful. Should have some more videos coming up soon. I don't want to say what they are yet, just in case they fall through. But they're going back to more what I'm used to and good at using, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've got plenty of things to talk about today. So what I'll start with first or second, I think I'm already on Skype. Awesome. Cool. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is, some of you may have seen, I posted a little teaser trailer for the sample library project I was talking about that I'm working on, called Alpha. And Alpha's basically like lots of hybrid sounds, you know, like big whooshes and booms and those big like Inception brrr sounds, and you know, but we do, you know, I didn't want to just do that kind of thing, because for those of you who didn't know, I did a lot of the sound design on Hybrid Tools 1 for ADIO, and like what we did with that one was really cool, you know, lots of really cool sounds, and their second one sounds really cool as well. But what we wanted to do was do all that, but then at the same time also include like lots of multi-sampled instruments, you know, things you can play. So you could, the aim of it was to be like a complete like toolkit. You know, at first it started off as a custom library between me and a few friends, but people wanted to use it, so we found a way to make it a bit more commercial. But basically, it's like we're calling it like the ultimate toolkit for hybrid composition. So it's like lots of multi-instruments and, you know, twisted percussion, lots of loop rhythms and sound effects and all that good stuff. You know, I booted up a couple of things here, you know, just a couple of sample ones. Some of the things I like. So we've got like some of those big Inception style things, you know, sound like this. Got like, some more relaxed ones. Got some really in your face ones. And then we also did like some whoosh bangs, which are like this. Those are invaluable in some tracks, you know, some of these. Some of these. And some weird loopy type synths. Atmospheric kind of. And then we've got like some multi-sample. For those of you who saw, I had my cello and I was playing it with sticks and whatnot. Oh no, the stick thing didn't end up in here, but I can put it in. So we've got like some weird twisty ambient pads. For like, you probably can't hear shit, I apologise. And then we've got like some sticks, you know, like on my cello, which is things like that. My finger playing's not too. My finger playing? Is that a sentence? My finger playing. I can't think of what to say. My finger playing isn't very good today. But yeah, and they're all multi-sampled, and you know you can play those like actual instruments. So yeah, we've got tons of that stuff. There's the UI right now. And it's kind of, I kind of put it there just to show you what it was like, but I didn't, you know, it's not finalised yet quite so much, but I thought I'd put it there because it'll be like blurry, and you can like squint your eyes and try and see what it is, and you know, you can probably see what kind of features we've got on it. This little touch screen pad here, It's not actually touchscreen, but that's the way it should interact like a touchscreen. So that's all cool. So that's coming, you know, really soon. We're just putting a few more things in, polishing it up, and from what we've heard, we've got some really cool demo composers on it. And that's one of the good things about this library is how many people have been willing to help. Like, you know, we've all got plenty of friends, but the amount of friends who wanted to just help, you know, just for the love of it, which was awesome, you know. Awesome for me because at first it was just a custom thing, and then as more people got interested, people wanted to help, you know. And some of the people that are helping on this thing are the true, like, you know, they're the top of their game kind of people. So it's really exciting stuff. That should be coming soon. But what else? I wrote a list because I couldn't remember it all. Yes, so moving on from the library, I posted about this on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, but for those of you who didn't see something exciting, my music was placed in the official Final Fantasy XIV trailer. Those of you who know me know I love video games. That's where I want to be in my career. And so when you see, you know, when I saw my music in a Final Fantasy thing, trailer or otherwise, you know, I got very excited. I watched the trailer about 50 times going, that's me, that's, you know, like a little kid. I'll put a link to that in the description box thingamajig. What else am I doing there? So I told you last time I'd got a video game project, and I'm now working on that. I can't say what it is, I'm under NDA, but you know, finally I'm the lead composer on a video game, and it's a video game people will hear of, which is really exciting. It's not just like some like independent thing. Not that there's anything wrong with those. It's just this is like a proper game. So I'm excited about that. I'm a lead composer. I've done some additional music on some really big franchises, and I've done, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure which ones I can say I did and whatever, but I've done some big ones. So like I was mentioning in my last video, things in the video game world are actually starting to pick up, so I'm excited. I'm doing a horror film. Horror film's going good. I'm actually scoring the trailer of that, so that should be by the end of this month. I think the actual trailer's going online. Although I warned some of you, because I know some of you are quite young, like not young, not kids and stuff, but I know some of you are like the people that watch these videos aren't necessarily over 18, and this film is definitely going to be an 18 plus, definitely, without a doubt. So, you know, watch at your own peril, because it's pretty grim. But that's exciting for me, because musically, I mean, you heard what I did with Alpha, you know, sound design and twisting things up. That's exactly the kind of thing I love to do. So it's interesting for me personally. How's my hair look? Anyway, so what else? I'm doing some trailer music at the minute, but you know, I'm always kind of doing library music. The Final Fantasy thing kind of inspired me to write more, so I'm doing some more big epic stuff, which is exciting. And yeah, so I'm really busy right now, which is awesome. But like I say, with videos, there should be more coming up soon. I try to fit them. The thing people don't realise is that I'm normally pretty busy doing, you know, all these other things, and I normally do the videos on like my break. So like I take like a lunch break, which is like an hour or 2 hours. And if you see my videos, they're normally about an hour long. So I will stop working and I will just boot up a project that I've, you know, written in my free time, and then I'll do the video in one pass. That's why my videos are never edited. It's because I do them on a break and then they get uploaded. That's why I ramble so much, like I am right now, unedited. But I like to think that that's kind of, you know, a kind of style. You know, it's more like spending an hour with me talking over your shoulder while I'm showing you an instrument kind of thing. So that's all the cool things that have been happening for me. Like I said in my last one, I'm really excited. And one of the things that I actually wanted to mention while we're all here is that I get a lot of comments and emails from young composers and, you know, things which I find weird. You know, that people are looking up and, you know, are asking me for advice. You know, because I still feel really young in the industry myself, and you know, I clearly haven't figured everything out for myself. But it's really like it's a really nice thing when people are asking me, particularly, you know, for advice and things like that. And I was thinking about this the other day, is that the people who you're asking for advice, if you've got a lot of them are I'm rambling, but a lot of them are the young composers, and we need to remember that these are like the next generation of composers. You know, like the kind of music I do and the people in my kind of age range, we're the generation that's, you know, coming up, you know. So there's, if you look at film score goes through generations, and I'm in this kind of hybrid-y kind of modern thing. So, and this started really with, you know, like the Hans Zimmers, and that's when this generation kind of started. And I think my generation is still part of that musical generation, but we're like the arse end of it. You know what I mean? We're bringing up the root, and I think the exciting thing for the people, particularly who are like learning from me through my videos and things like that, the thing I find exciting is I think that the generation we're in right now is very near to an end, you know, so there's going to be like a kind of either an evolution or a revolution, and I'm really excited to see where some of the younger people are going to take things next. And yeah, so I just wanted to say that, you know, so, you know, if you're a young composer and you watch these things, you know, no pressure, but, you know, we're all looking at you to see what to do next. So, you know, you've got all these tools and all this technology at your fingers now that weren't there years ago, and now I just want to see you do something creative with it, you know, as we all try to do right now as people who came before us did, and all that good stuff. Little rant there, but I just wanted to say, you know, thanks for talking to me, and I hope I can help push you guys into being the best you can be. And then that's where the sad music would come in behind and like that. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, by the way, if you send me a link to listen to your music, I'm sorry if I don't listen to it right away, because a lot of people send me their music. I do try to listen to them, so, you know, patience. And if you do email me, I do read them and I do try and reply. So if you've got questions and things, ask, you know, because I'm here for everybody. I'm like the guru, but without the guru thing. So yeah, so that's everything I've been up to. One last thing before we go. I'm sure most of you heard about the you know, the horrible like tragedy that happened in Aurora on the release of the Dark Knight Rises film. And for those of you who missed it, a few days later, Hans Zimmer managed to get out a like a tribute track. It was like a track basically for the benefit of the families of those who suffered from the tragedy. If you haven't heard it yet, I'll put a link to it. And I really I couldn't, you know, recommend you buy this track anymore, because like it's all for a good reason. So it's, you know, for the people that were affected by that tragedy, you know, Hans Zimmer's written this really beautiful piece of music, and anything you donate for this track goes to helping their families. So I just wanted to put that on the tag. If you hadn't heard it yet, I strongly recommend that you check it out and you know, really consider you know, donating as much as you can, because, you know, like our lives are so you know, we live in our own little bubbles, and you know, when tragedies happen, you always wish there was something you could do to help, and you know, most of the time there isn't really much. There isn't much of an outlet for you to help. And I know the dust settled a bit on that, but you know, the dust settles for us because it goes out of the media and stuff. But for the families of those affected, you know, it never ever goes out of, you know, the dust never settles. So, you know, I strongly recommend you check out the track, and it's, you know, it's a beautiful dedication to the families, and I don't think we can commend Hans high enough for doing something like that. So I'll put that in the description as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. You know, if you've made it this far, awesome. But yes, so keep your eye out for more videos. I'm planning more videos. I'm planning on putting up a few more little teasers and walkthroughs of my little sample library, and I'll be posting on like the Twitter and the Facebook stuff whenever something happens that doesn't warrant a video. You know, the mundane stuff. So cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.